Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing a what's next on Terrell, the now former two-time world title challenger, following his unanimous decision loss in his attempt at the WBC middleweight championship of the world against Carlos Adames, as they fought on the June 15th Amazon Prime pay-per-view undercard of Tank Davis and Frank Martin. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So, this fight right here, Gausha, I'm not really going to run through the top 10 because I'm not sure if Gausha still makes my top 10. He might, because the reasoning is he put up a good performance. He did, and as much as, he's not being mentioned, it's a shame because he really did turn in a solid-ass performance against Adames. It was a slow, not ton of action type fight, but he was in the fight the entire way. He was competing. He was it looked like he might pull off the victory. And even the announcers, that's how you know it was a closer than expected, or a closer fight than what was scored, because the announcers were even saying who's going to win this fight, which direction it's going to go. And they really came back with I thought it was a really disappointing unanimous decision nod for Gausha, for Adames in this one, giving him the fight. Because it really was closer than what the judges scored it. So it was a shame, and I want to mention, I'm not going to waste my time running through the top 10 because I'll be honest, Gausha's one of those, he's definitely a gatekeeper type, but he put up a good enough performance to where another guy in the PBC that wants to build his name might take him on. And I think Gausha should be mentioned by somebody so he can continue to make money moving forward, because he is a formidable opponent. I don't care what anybody says. The first time against Erislandy Lara, he looked like shit when he got a world title shot years ago. But the last loss that he had prior to Adames was against Tim Tszyu, and he knocked Tszyu down in the first round, lost a decision. Yes, it was a one-sided decision, but since then, he's been on point. He's fought well. And, you got to give him his credit where credit is due. So, just guys in the PBC that I could see fighting him next, I don't see a rematch with Adames or Lara, and they're the two champions that hold belts in the PBC, the WBC and the WBA titles. I don't see him getting rematches with them, but Kyrone Davis, coming off that victory over Elijah Garcia, if Davis can't get a title shot against one of those top two guys, I think Kyrone Davis and Gausha might make sense next, just to see who comes out of that. Or Elijah Garcia even makes sense because he's a young, he was undefeated. He lost to Davis. He might want to come back against a guy like Gausha, shake off that loss, and go against him. So I really think Gausha, he may or may not make my top 10. Based on how he performed, he likely will on my mid-year top 10s, but I haven't decided yet. But I thought he put up a valiant and a solid effort, and you could argue that he even won that fight against Adames. So that's it. That's what I got. That's my what's next on Terrell Gausha, the former two-time world title challenger, following that unanimous decision loss to Carlos Adames as he challenged for the WBC middleweight title on the June 15th Amazon Prime pay-per-view undercard of Tank Davis and Frank Martin. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.